It's midday. Fears that changes to skilled worker visa rules could destroy businesses. Hospitality employers are getting fired up over immigration changes, saying they rely on migrant workers. The inquest for Auckland teen Christy Marceau gets underway years after her killing by a man on bail sparked much marches for justice. And the tensions building in Bermuda. Team New Zealand take the lead in the Challenger Series, but just by a nose. Kia ora and welcome to Midday. The hospitality industry is anxious about government plans to change the rules around skilled worker visas, saying it'll cripple businesses in desperate need of migrant staff. So find New Zealanders to fill positions, and the proposed working visa conditions would mean a large number of the workforce would have to leave. Kate Nicol-Williams reports.
To the political fray.
French President Emmanuel Macron's new party, République En Marche, is set to win more than 400 out of 577 seats in the first round of voting for parliamentary elections. It comes just a month after the 39-year-old, who's never held office, claimed victory in the presidential election. His party is just over a year old and currently holds no seats in Parliament. A driver in the US got the fright of his life after being swallowed up by a sinkhole in Florida. The end of the car can be seen sticking out of the hole, which opened up in the parking lot of a fast food restaurant. The driver escaped uninjured. Still to come on Midday, an injustice righted, the case of mistaken identity that sent the wrong man to prison for 17 years. But could you pick the difference? And Rafael Nadal confirms he's the king of clay, becoming the first man to win the French Open 10 times. Welcome back. An employment program for those with autism has placed almost 20 people in jobs in the past year. Autism New Zealand is now asking for more government funding so it can do more of the same. Laura Twyman reports.
I never gave up hope.
To sport, and Rafael Nadal's love affair with Roland Garros continues, becoming the first man to win the same Grand Slam tennis title 10 times. The world number 2 swept aside his Swiss opponent Stan Wawrinka in the French Open final. Wawrinka crumbling in straight sets.
He's thrown.
What a legend. Nadal didn't drop a single set during his entire run at Roland Garros this year. The 32-year-old increases his career haul to 15 Grand Slam trophies. Hayden Paddon has suffered another disappointing finish at the Rally of Italy. Paddon had been searching for a good finish after losing his lead in the special stage 13, driving his car with a wrecked rear wheel and spoiler dragging. But disaster struck again for the Kiwi driver, smashing into a stone wall, forcing him to retire.
Another calamity. Another one for Hayden Paddon at high speed. Roundabout and all over the shop.
Estonian driver Ott Tänak scored a breakthrough victory, claiming his first World Rally Championship title. To Formula One, and Lewis Hamilton has claimed his third successive Canadian Grand Prix victory. The Brit led from start to finish, with Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas bagging second place. It brings an end to championship leader Sebastian Vettel's run of 2 top finishes. The Ferrari driver's lead slashed to 12 points. England has taken out the football under-20 World Cup. The young Lions muscled a 1-0 victory over Venezuela, claiming England's first football title since 1966. The BBC's Andy Swiss has more.
England to celebrate the future.
Still to come on Midday, I'll be back with the afternoon weather and stripping bare. No, not me. Calm down. To promote awareness of global warming, the clothing optional bike ride in Mexico City. Welcome back. Your weather's next, but first let's look at our top story. The hospitality industry is warning of a crisis if a plan to restrict skilled migrant visas goes ahead. The changes are due to come into effect in August, and many working migrants face being ejected from the country. Right, time now for your midday weather check, and an overcast day in Southland and Otago with a bit of rain later on this afternoon or evening. Dunedin, you reach 16 degrees. Oamaru tops that with 17. A wet day with thunderstorms from Milford Sound along the west coast with cloud cover in Nelson. Westport gets the high here. High cloud increasing along the east coast with some strong gale force winds in Canterbury, mostly 17s across the board. And you are in for a decent day through the middle of the country. 19 degrees, the high in Napier, 17 in Masterton. And there's a bit of cloud around the capital with showers expected from Kapiti Coast through to New Plymouth, 15 degrees in the capital. It'll be mostly fine in the Bay of Plenty, just some late showers into this evening. Tauranga can expect 17 degrees. And it should be mostly fine in the upper north, although there'll be the odd shower to come this afternoon. Hamilton, 16 degrees, the same for Auckland, and 17 in Whangarei. And finally at midday, you wouldn't want to try this in the grip of New Zealand's winter, or would you? But in Mexico City, hundreds of cyclists have been making a statement by going naked to promote cycle safety and awareness of global warming. Some cyclists went fully nude, while others wore fancy dress. The Mexican event is one of many being staged for World Naked Bike Ride Day, which started as a protest in Spain 16 years ago. Right, I'm on my bike now. Thanks for joining us. The One News Hour will be back here at 6. See you in the morning. Cheerio.